There are times in life when we feel a strange pull towards someone, a magnetic connection that seems almost impossible to explain. And sometimes the feeling is mutual, but hidden beneath layers of fear, uncertainty, or emotional protection. You may not realize it, but you could be living rent-free in someone's mind, capturing their heart without ever intending to. The human heart often reveals its secrets not through bold declarations, but through the quiet language of subtlety, the kind psychology understands deeply. When someone falls for you, they may not always tell you directly. Instead, their heart speaks through their eyes, their body language, their tone of voice, and the energy they bring into your space. These hidden signals are often overlooked because they don't scream, "I love you," but they whisper it in ways that only the observant can hear. And if you've ever wondered whether someone secretly harbors deep feelings for you, this exploration into the psychology of hidden affection will open your eyes. The truth is, love leaves footprints, even when it walks softly. It might be the way they remember every small detail you've ever told them, or how their mood subtly shifts when you walk into the room. These things may seem minor or coincidental, but to psychology, they are emotional breadcrumbs leading to a deeper truth. That truth is you've stolen their heart, and they don't even know how to tell you. One of the first signs that someone has fallen for you, without your knowing, is how they make excuses to be around you. It's not always about grand gestures or obvious plans. Sometimes it's that they show up to places where they know you'll be. They linger in your space, even if they pretend it's casual. Psychology calls this proximity seeking, a subconscious behavior, where people place themselves close to someone they're emotionally drawn to. This isn't just about physical presence, it's emotional presence too. They engage with your social media posts more often, respond quickly to your texts, or always seem available when you need someone. They find subtle ways to stay close, as if being near you makes them feel more alive. This isn't accidental. This is a heart quietly reaching out for connection, even if they don't know how to say it out loud. Then there's the way they look at you. Eye contact is one of the most powerful indicators of hidden emotion. When someone is drawn to you, their gaze often lingers longer than usual. But it's not just about looking, it's how they look. Their eyes may soften when they see you, light up when you laugh, or hold your gaze with an intensity that says more than words ever could. Studies show that people who are emotionally invested will unconsciously dilate their pupils when looking at someone they love. Their face becomes more expressive, their smiles more genuine. You'll notice that they smile not just with their lips, but with their whole being. Their happiness becomes entangled with yours. That's not coincidence. That's silent affection, expressed through the windows of the soul. Another undeniable sign lies in how they remember the little things. If they remember your favorite coffee order, the way you like your music, or the story you told once about your childhood pet, it's not just good memory, it's emotional attention. When someone loves you secretly, they absorb your words like treasures. Psychology calls this emotional encoding, where the brain stores information that has strong personal meaning. In this case, you are the meaning. You may not even remember saying some of the things they bring up later, but they do because you matter to them in ways they can't yet explain. Pay attention to how they behave when you're around others. Do they become quieter, more observant, or maybe they become more animated, as if trying to impress you without making it obvious? Often, people hide their affection behind humor or sarcasm, but the energy behind it is unmistakable. They become protective of your emotions, sensitive to your reactions, and invested in your opinions. Their body language mirrors yours. They lean in when you speak, and sometimes they nervously fidget, trying to manage emotions that feel too big to handle. These are not just quirks, they're unspoken declarations. When someone truly cares but hides it, their actions will often betray their words. Maybe they insist they're just a friend, but show up when you need help, check in on you when you're quiet, or offer support without being asked. These behaviors are part of what psychologists call attachment behaviors. They stem from a deep-rooted desire to be emotionally bonded to someone. People don't do these things casually. They do them because your happiness matters to them, often more than their own. And when someone quietly prioritizes you like this, It's not just kindness, it's love wrapped in silence. Silence, in fact, can be one of the loudest indicators of hidden feelings. When conversations stretch longer than expected, when they find reasons to keep talking, or when the pauses between words feel filled with something unsaid, that's emotional weight. It's the presence of something real and tender, lingering just beneath the surface. These silences aren't empty. They're loaded with the things they're scared to admit. Sometimes they glance at you when they think you're not looking. Sometimes they hesitate before speaking, as if trying to find the right words, but always falling short. That hesitation is the heart wrestling with fear. Fear of rejection, fear of ruining what already exists, fear of being too much. But within that fear lives the deepest truth of all. They feel something powerful for you. And sometimes the strongest sign is jealousy, subtle, unspoken jealousy. If their mood changes when you talk about someone else, or if they suddenly withdraw when you mention a possible romantic interest, it's not because they're uninterested, it's because it hurts. Hidden love often reveals itself through micro-expressions, the tightening of a jaw, the look away, the sudden silence. These are emotional reflexes, psychological reactions the conscious mind can't always control. They may never admit what they feel, but their discomfort when someone else is close to you says everything. It says they wish it were them. Another compelling sign is how they open up to you. People don't share their deepest fears, past traumas, or secret dreams with just anyone. If they're vulnerable with you, it means they feel emotionally safe. This emotional intimacy often precedes romantic attachment. Psychology tells us that trust and vulnerability are core indicators of emotional investment. If they trust you with their broken pieces, their insecurities, and the parts of themselves they usually hide from the world, it's because you hold a space in their heart that no one else does. You've probably also noticed how they speak about you to others. Maybe your name comes up often in conversation, or they defend you when you're not around. People who are in love often talk about the person they admire, even without realizing it. They may use affectionate nicknames, share your accomplishments proudly, or light up when someone else mentions you. It's in their tone, it's in their pride, it's in the way they see you not just as a person, but as someone who brings meaning to their life. Whether they've told you or not, their actions are already writing the love story they're too afraid to start. Perhaps the most profound sign of all is consistency. The person who shows up, stays patient, listens, supports, and simply cares without needing a reason. This person may be hiding the strongest feelings of all. Love, at its core, is not chaos or confusion. It's presence, and someone who's secretly in love with you will be there even in silence, even in struggle, even in uncertainty. They may not have confessed it, but their heart already has. And if you look closely, you'll see it in their eyes, in their actions, and in the way the world feels a little warmer when they're near. So the next time you find yourself wondering if someone feels something more, don't just listen to what they say. Listen to the silence between their words. Watch their eyes when they look at you. Pay attention to the energy they bring into your life. Because sometimes love doesn't arrive with fireworks or fanfare. Sometimes it comes quietly, gently wrapping itself around your soul, waiting for the moment you finally see it. Was always there, hidden, patient, and real.